Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Gentle Story. Why did I just say that? Hey, wait, no. Greetings! It's... Greetings. It's Storyteller. Wait, no, that's my old name. Greetings! It's Gentle Story, and I'm here to have a discussion. Let's talk about why Shanks, or how Shanks stopped Kaido. Okay, so from my perspective, Kaido could only want a couple of things. When he first showed up, he wanted, he said he was looking for a way to die. Okay, but then in Oden's flashback, when he found somewhat of a worthy opponent, he decided to take advantage of that. He took advantage of the situation, and he made a deal with Oden, saying that, hey, I'll leave your island after, a decade worth of dancing naked in the streets. And Oden agreed, but he only did this so that he could build up his army to make it strong enough to beat Oden. Now, I want to say, this goes back to his fight with Whitebeard, or his attempted fight with Whitebeard. He was trying to fight Whitebeard at Marine Fort. Now, this kind of seems out of characteristic, because why would Kaido want to fight Whitebeard seemingly when he is, not at his strongest? And when I say that, Whitebeard's obviously, going to say Ace, and he's missing a member of his crew. It's a stressful time for Whitebeard, or it's a time of distress. Now, I had a couple of takes on this. One, he could be saying that, Whitebeard is in distress. He's lost a member. Let's take him out because this is the best time. Or he could be trying to pull a Blackbeard, where he arrives at Marine Fort, and kills Whitebeard. Ah, crud. Well, it's not like I'm getting money for this anyway. If I was getting money for this, I'd say saying the K word probably would have demonetized me, but I'm not, so it doesn't matter. Anywho, yes. He would have came at the right moment, just when Whitebeard was the weakest, to destroy him, and potentially also destroy Marine Fort. But that also seems out of character for Kaido, because he, as we've seen, prefers a more honorable duel or fair duel if possible. But the question is what's going to take over? That fair fight, or that fair death that he's been looking for, or him wanting to take advantage? Well, his ultimate goal, it seems to me, is still to have the biggest war. So, that being said, I think in that moment he was going to Marine Fort not to destroy Whitebeard specifically, but to cause a battle on the scale that he's been looking for, which is a huge battle between the Marines, another Yonko, and him himself. Like a battle that the world has never seen before. That would have been massive. Now, this comes back to Shanks. And just to cover it, I'll say this. A lot of people debate on whether or not Shanks and Kaido had a fight. And I would say it was more of a scuffle. Because I went back to, watch YouTube clips of Marines reporting Kaido versus Shanks, and they said it was a scuffle. They didn't say it was just them talking. So a scuffle usually means that a couple of blows were drawn. But the way I imagine it is they just had their classic Yonko clash. You know how Whitebeard has a clash with Shanks, or Big Mom has a clash with Kaido. Well, that's just what Yonko do. I think the same thing happened with him and Kaido. And really, it's just a way to show that they're flexing their strength. It's a way to show that they're equals. But anywho, I think right after they did their clash, Shanks had talked Kaido down. And some people will say that, maybe Shanks offered Kaido a poneglyph, but I doubt that, simply because Shanks is a protector. He wants to hold the world. He wants to bring the world balance, like keep the world balanced at powers. That's what he's done. Is what he always tries to do, and we can see that with when he tried to stop Whitebeard from attacking Blackbeard, or going to Marineford, or stopping the Marineford war, or talking to Gorosei, warning about this next big and upcoming threat. We've seen time and time again that he's a protector. So Shanks has to give something that Kaido wants in order to stop him. Because let's just face it, it's either that or Shanks straight up he shanked Kaido. I don't see that happening. I mean, I'm pretty sure Shanks is strong, but I don't think he's strong enough to straight up stomp Kaido like a scrub. I don't think he's that strong. Because at Marineford he showed up with no scars, no scratches of any sort. So that only leaves one conclusion, which is he offered Kaido something that he wanted. What does Kaido want? A big battle that the world has never seen before. Now you're probably wondering, well, what could be bigger than a fight between two Yonko and the Marines? Well, I think that's what Shanks was telling Kaido, that you have to watch out for the supernova. He didn't mention particularly which one, right? Because of course, he doesn't want Kaido to go after his boy, Luffy, if he didn't know who I was getting at. But he was telling Kaido, like, hey, these supernova are going to cause a massive battle that you've never seen before. And he probably even let him know that he placed a bet on one of them by sacrificing his own arm. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of Yonko are going to want to know why Shanks is missing arm, like who took him out. But no, he sacrificed an arm for supernova. He didn't lose it in a battle. So I think that's what Shanks offered. I think Shanks told him of the upcoming huge battle that Doflamingo was foreshadowing at Dressrosa. And another thing is, a lot of people will be like, well, how does Shanks know? Well, Shanks just knows a lot of stuff. Like, he's just a mentor who sits in the background. We have no idea what he does in his free time. But Shanks, he seems to be that type of character who just knows things, right? Like how he knew Blackbeard was going to be a real threat. I mean, he did scar his face, but I think that's what stopped Kaido from attacking Marineford. Not Shanks stomping him or anything else. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.